Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Campbell Chronicles. Today I come back to you with another list of my top 5s. Today is going to be a list of my top 5 favorite family rides found at Disneyland Park. Today's list is going to be narrowed down to the rides that have no height requirement. Anybody can get on. From a baby and up, you can get on this ride. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and let me know what you think down in the comments below. If I left something out, please let me know. If there's a favorite of yours, let me know as well. I'd love to hear from you. So starting at the bottom of the list and working our way up, we're going to start with Storybook Land canal boats. This ride is absolutely wonderful. As you get on the boat, the first thing you do is you make your way through Monster's Mouth into this different land where everything has all of a sudden been miniaturized and you get to explore all of your favorite lands from all of your favorite Disney movies. From Cinderella, Frozen, and more, you can explore these miniature sets that have been handcrafted very, very well. These are great little exhibits, great little fun things to look at, and if you listen carefully, you can hear characters at work in these different places, in these different villages or castles. It's very fun. One of my favorite times to ride this ride is actually at night. As you get on board and as you go through this at night, everything is lit up beautifully. All the little tiny details come to life even more. Such a fantastic ride. Working our way up on the list, next is going to be Peter Pan's Flight. Peter Pan's Flight, as long as I can remember, has been one of my favorites. When you board your Jolly Roger ship and you take flight over London, you first get to see a glimpse at the London skyline, all the little cars and all the little twinkling lights down from the city below. What a way to spark your imagination. As a child, I remember going on this just being blown away, and even to this day as an adult, as you're looking at different aspects, and as they made improvements to the rides throughout the year, it's been a fantastic ride to go on. Even with their queue, the queue is improved with the new play app. As you go through the queue, you can find different objects, and if you find them all, you get a special little surprise visit by Tinkerbell at the end. What a fantastic ride. From the queue down to the ride itself, it's just a joyful time. Next on my list is the Jungle Cruise. The Jungle Cruise anybody can get on, and even the children can understand some of the humor that takes place. It doesn't go over everybody's head. From the start of the ride, you get to meet your skipper, and you go on this daring adventure past the kingdom of the Forbidden Eye, and you move on into the deep jungle where you visit some animals and maybe some people who have gotten themselves in trouble. One of my favorite aspects of this ride is, of course, the skipper. The skipper and their witty jokes never cease to make me laugh or make me smile. I don't care how corny they are, they get better. Yes, you hear some of the same old jokes over and over, but that's part of the fun. You get to look forward to going back and hearing those jokes all over again. Definitely recommend the Jungle Cruise. Moving up in the list, the next one's going to be the Pirates of the Caribbean. This ride, every time I get on there, it brings back so many memories, so many good times. The second you walk into that building, you know what I'm talking about. You get that refreshing smell of probably water, and it's a great smell as you walk in the building. Let me know if I'm not the only one, but hey, I love the smell of the ride Pirates of the Caribbean. Then you get on this boat, then you go through the bayou, you see the twinkling fireflies, and then you make your way into the cavern. You take 2 tremendous plunges down in the dark, where you are greeted by a welcoming yo-ho, yo-ho, a pirate's life for me song. What a great ride. From the beginning to end, if you've been walking around, you need to give your feet a break, you go take this ride, give your feet a chance to rest, and you get to receive quality entertainment as you go throughout this ride. So definitely one of my favorites, but I have to say my top favorite, and you know me, if you've been following me on Facebook or Instagram, you know probably by now what I'm getting to. My number 1 favorite family ride of all time is the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion this year is celebrating their 50th anniversary. It completely revolutionized anything Haunted Mansion and made it wonderful. As you take your trip through this ghostly retirement home, you get to visit and see many of our friendly ghosts. The Grim Grimmer Ghosts put on a great show for us. They entertain, they welcome you back. Just don't forget to bring that death certificate. The reason why I picked this as my number 1 is because even though kids might be a little eerie at first getting on this ride, as soon as they walk out, you see the smiles on their faces. They all have their favorite ghosts. As soon as they come out, they pick out their favorites, and you get to hear all about it. I love the singing statues. The singing statues are one of my favorite, and another reason this ride is one of my favorite family attractions at Disneyland is because it has a really amazing overlay. During the holidays, Tim Burton and Jack Skellington take over. You get to see all of the characters from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and you get to enjoy some of the songs that you heard in the movies and be able to partake in a wonderful overlay. So that's my list. I do have one honorable mention. It didn't make my top 5 because I always remember different parts of the family have different views on this, but it is a really good ride. It's one of my favorite attractions, and that is A Small World. The Small World song, without a doubt, can get stuck in your head, and at Disneyland, they really went above and beyond for this attraction, especially during the holiday season. This building lights up with a fantastic light display, and as you go through and the children are all singing, it's just a fantastic ride. It brings a fantastic feeling, a joyful experience to everybody in the family. So that's my list today, guys. What do you think? Did I leave something out? If I did, comment below, let me know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, guys. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you real soon because it's time to say goodnight.